I'm Dave Wolf, board member for Remember the Children. I've been coming to Romania for over 20 years. I think 2002 was my very first trip. Fell in love with the country and the people, and have been coming since to provide dental care. So this week we have worked at a home for mothers that have unexpected pregnancies. We spent 3 days in Satu working on orphans there. We provided care for a gypsy village in the Romania area as well. Working on the kids is really important to me. There was a teenage boy that had tooth decayed below the gum line. In the U.S. he would have been sedated, had the tooth surgically removed, but I did it for him with local anesthetic, and I kept asking, "You okay? You okay?" He said, "Of course, I'm fine." So when we finished the day, he came in and said, "Let me clean up." And again, he said, "Thanks for coming and taking care of us. We appreciate it." Growing up, we were really poor. My mom did her best to get us into the dentist as often as we could, but our church provided food and clothes for us. And now I feel like I've been so blessed in my life. I'm in a position where I feel obligated to help others. And it's just a joy to be able to go on a trip and to provide care for people that can't. I've just been blessed to have a skill that not many people have, and yet so many people need and so many people can't afford. I've done trips all over the world, but I've been with Andy Baker, Remember the Children, countless times over the past 20 years here to Romania, and then just before the pandemic I went to Tanzania with Andy to provide dental care there for 2 weeks. Unfortunately, the past 4 years I've not been able to make a trip, so it was great to be back here in Romania, great to go back and reestablish friendships. I've gotten to know people over the years and haven't seen them for a while, so it was really a rewarding trip to be able to be back here. Probably 25 years ago, a mutual friend introduced me to Andy, and at that time Andy was bringing little kids to the U.S. who had major problems, needed heart surgeries they couldn't get done in their country. Through his network, he would bring them here and have people house them, have physicians do their surgeries. But before they could have any work done, a lot of them have parasites, bad teeth, so that work had to be caught up. So he would ask me to get them cleaned up, get their teeth in order so they could have their surgeries, and he kept asking me, you should go on a trip with me, and it was really a God thing. Things fell into place, and he called and said, "I'm leaving in 2 weeks. Do you think you could go?" And I can still remember talking about this to a minister that was a patient of mine, and he said, "God's not calling you to go work on those kids. He's smacking you on the back of the head. You need to go." And that was the sign. And so I've gone every year since then as I could.